We now invite Pankaj to come up to the podium and say a few words.
When we remember Carl, I remember him as a friend, a well-wisher, someone whom we could draw inspiration from, as he was always, he used to love joking around when we used to go out in the field. Some of the most memorable experiences that I shared were mainly the learning experiences from him. He played an important role as a state coordinator for the Indian Bird Conservation Network Goa chapter, and he inspired us a lot. I mean, in 2005, we used to have meetings, about 5 or 6 of us used to meet on a very regular basis, and he was one of the reasons for which we used to be there in the initial days of Goa Bird Conservation Network. Later, with the momentum that the rest of the bird watchers gave Goa Bird Conservation Network, the movement boosted. The first experience, a learning experience that we had from Carl was in Dr. Freddy's clinic, in which Parag had got a purple-rump sunbird, and I remember Carl teaching us how to skin a bird. And the purple-rump sunbird, the male, had 2 white feathers, which I remember he tried to preserve, but unfortunately at the end of it we couldn't. But he taught us how to skin a bird, which is one of the most important part in ornithology, with the help of multimeter probes. That was without any equipment, without any specialized equipment, we skinned a sunbird. He skinned a sunbird, and we learned, me and Parag, we learned a lot from that with the probes of a multimeter. So that was a great experience. And that taught us that no matter what, you could, if you got the desire to learn, you can do it with anything. You don't need really a special equipment. The second instance I remember very well was, you can see this picture, you can see his photograph holding a orange-headed thrush. This was when he taught us how to do mist netting and ringing of birds. It was around Swapnagandha. I remember again Parag, me, Nirmal were a part of it, where he taught us how to use mist nets, and then we had put up the mist net and the orange-headed thrush got entangled or got trapped in it. And it's an art to really untrap the bird seriously without damaging it, without really hurting the bird, and he showed us that. And later, choosing the rings for the bird ringing, taking the various measurements, all this was taught to us on field by Carl. So these are the first few lessons. At the same time, he played a very important role, and he knew the importance of spreading this message. The third experience that I remember very well was when Goa Bird Conservation Network conducted a program, an awareness program for the blind or visually impaired students, and Carl played one of the most important roles there. So his idea of conservation was not only through the art, it was also through practice, and he would preach what he practiced, and he loved the field. So yes, these are some of the memories that we share. At the same time, he also inspired many of us by back at Nature's Nest, our birding lodge. He used to get his friends very regularly and really take us out in the field, and that was another opportunity for us to learn from him on a very regular basis. So yes, we are missing you, Carl, but we've got very fond memories from which all the birders across the world from his paintings will keep learning and take inspiration from you, I think forever. Yes, thank you.